Welcome dear friends, in this video we will solve objective part of CSS Physics paper 2 of the year 2026. The angle between two vectors A is equal to x plus z and B is equal to y plus z is 60 degrees. The curl of a gradient of a scalar field T del by del T is 0. This statement is always true. The electric field of a sphere falls off like 1 over r square, of an infinite line like 1 over r, and of an infinite plane falls off as none of these. An infinite plane produces a uniform electric field independent of r. The dimension of P dot del E represents which of the following physical quantity? Force. When the continuity equation is such that del dot J is equal to 0, which of the following statements is true? All of these. A is steady current flows, B is charge is not piling up, C is partial P by partial T is equal to 0 as well. The correction term used by Maxwell to Ampere's law JD is equal to epsilon naught partial E by partial T called displacement current is a misleading term and has nothing to do with the charge. What is meant by specific surface? Surface area per unit weight. Quartz crystal normally used in quartz clocks etc. is chemically silicon dioxide. Bohr's atomic model is based upon both B and C. B is classical theory and C is Planck's quantum theory. With increasing quantum number n, the energy difference between adjacent levels in atoms is decreases. The relationship between energy of a photon of light and its frequency is given by Planck's quantum theory. Rutherford's model of the atom failed because it did not account for the stability of the atom. The spectral lines of the Lyman series are emitted when the electron jumps from a higher orbit to first orbit. The factor that indicates attenuation taking place per centimeter is known as the linear attenuation coefficient. If pi m and pi n are two wave functions such that integral of minus infinity to the power of infinity pi m multiplied by pi n equals 1, then pi m and pi n must be orthonormal. In an infinite square well potential, if the width of the well is held, the energy of the ground state will become 4 times. Beta minus decay involves neutron to proton plus electron plus anti-neutrino. The strong nuclear force acts between protons and neutrons. The binding energy of a nucleus is both A and B. A is energy required to remove a nucleon. B is energy released when the nucleus is formed from nucleons. Which of the following is not a naturally occurring radioactive element? Plutonium. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed.